Imagine going to like a steakhouse and being like, yo, bro, make my shit burnt. Put it on the grill, leave it 10 minutes. Flip that bitch. Let me get that blue air.
There is some green, there is some black. Sometimes
10 seconds on each side.
You can use
Serve it up.
only
I want to taste that bitch's thoughts. Like, bro, what? Hot take. I have a hot take. How do we feel about Biba Doobie being the new Miles Davis?
We have a broiler.
Yo, I recently rewatched Oppenheimer. Yo, I'm like fucking throwing shit at you guys. I recently rewatched Oppenheimer. That movie aged so well. Like a 3-hour movie that's mostly talking feels like an hour. Yeah, dum dum. I went from empty to set. Oh, okay. And the U.S. By the way, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Trump just called an audible. He was at the line of scrimmage. He saw the defense and called an audible and fucking boomed Iran. And mind you, the coach wasn't having it. The coach being the Congress. Congress said, no, don't do that. They haven't did shit to us, and they can't do shit to us. But here comes Trump just trying to throw a deep ball, a blur.
And we're crying maniacally about.
I think we should to fix that problem, there should be more like audience engagement. Like I don't make the guillotine heavier, so everyone has to pull the rope, and then they let it go. And but because you go from like stoning, thinking that's the big thing nowadays, and they hit you with a guillotine. No interaction whatsoever. You can't even like do anything. You're just sitting there watching. That's a big ass difference. So I can see why the audience wasn't as pleased with the guillotine after coming like something like from like, and plus the guillotine is like quick. It's easy. It's fast. There was shit like stoning take like multiple hours, like the brazen bull, multiple hours, or like not even multiple hours, but in terms of length, it was way longer than the guillotine. So yeah, I think the guillotine revolutionized the way we kill people for the wrong ways. Cause they were sick. I'm looking talking a lot. My bad.
How much
I got this Deftone shirt.
He heard people from the street yelling, "Bring back our wooden gallows!"
Don't say I didn't warn y'all. I'm wearing a Deftone shirt, so if any girls want to like, I don't know, talk to me or something, I would enjoy that. Thank you.
See, they weren't angry that a man had been killed. They were angry that the guillotine had taken all the fun out of it.
I ain't gonna lie, I just pulled that whole monologue out of my ass. But now that he says it, I'm a fucking genius. Good lord.
King survived.
Also, what a terrible way of trying to assassinate someone. I think the only way to assassinate someone is really like two ways. A sniper from way, way downtown. I'm talking like Curry against OKC when he got that double bang. That type shit. Or like you have to be in deep with like the king or whoever you're trying to assassinate. Good lord. King Louis cannot have... King Louis the 15th. There was like 14 other King Louis, man. I know they're retired of that fuck ass name.
Casanova, who was an eyewitness to the ordeal, said, "We had the courage to watch the dreadful sight for 4 hours. I was several times obliged to turn away my face and to stop my ears as I heard his piercing shrieks. Half him."
4 hours.
All of this, of course, was very
The baseball
horrible,
game.
but
I have a question. You know when they were like, it's like a common cartoon or cartoon trope where when someone just bombs it on stage, I'm talking like just does terrible on stage, they start throwing tomatoes at them. Was that ever like a real life thing? Or was that always like a cartoon thing? Anyways.
alive to expire from her wounds. Deserved as it may be,
expire.
though, Mr.
I'm gonna
Lockett
start saying that. Yeah, bro, he expired. Sorry. He was out of date. Wait, there's no website for death row? You have my attention. Total execution scheduled for 2026, 2027, and 20... Damn, they're backed up till 2028? What the fuck is going on in Ohio? Because these are all Ohio. Wait, what? Ohio tried and failed to execute terminally ill 69-year-old Alva Campbell. In November 2017, Campbell was afflicted with lung cancer, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, respiratory failure, prostate cancer, and severe pneumonia. Governor John Kech granted Campbell a temporary reprieve and rescheduled the execution for June 2019. Campbell died of his terminal illness less than 6 months later. Which one? He had like 10.
About 20 minutes after locking.
Fuck you mean halted? He's still he's being tortured right now. What do you mean halted? What the fuck are you talking about?
His excruciating dose of lethal poison directly into his inner thigh.
At this point, bro, just blow his head off.
There was a brief discussion between prison officials on whether or not they should take Lockett to hospital in order to try and get him help.
To do what? What the fuck are they gonna do? You've done enough. Bro, that shit is unreversible. What the fuck? You give him a drug that shrinks his organs. Yeah, but you're already dead though. I ain't gonna lie, bro, when I die, just do whatever the fuck you want to my body. Wait. Oh, wow, okay. That sounded terrible. Not do whatever. Obviously be professional. A woman who lives with a man but has lower status than his wife. Alright. Follow up. What does concubine do? Concubine is a woman who cohabitates with a man, often in socially or sexually subservient roles. Wow, that sentence is beat my ass.
It was okay to dethrone him. Very naughty. But Yao Guy keeps it cool.
Alright, I ain't gonna lie, bro. He was losing me. And then he started that whole lore dump on me and railed me back in. Does he only do like tortures? Yes. Yes, he does.
All across Pearl Harbor, men and women are clutching burns and injuries.
Wait, can you breathe in fire?
Flesh melts from their bones. Others are holding limbs that have been blown off in confusion.
That sounded so dumb.
Scrambling for safety.
What are they doing?
What
are they doing? Why is
with the fire burning up all the oxygen?
I have to pause right here.
Of burning.
What the fuck is he doing? Why is he just chilling? Bro, you're gonna die. What are you doing? Bro, you guys seen the Man of the Year trend? Pretty sure you have. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. You guys have really bad luck when it comes to men. You guys date dudes with like no common decency. And I realized that too. Women, y'all ain't safe either. Bro, I seen the opposite of it. It was the same thing. It was still the same song. And it was like the same trend, but like the women version. So like the dudes would post it about their girlfriends. And guys, you guys aren't that good either, bro. You guys also have horrible taste in women. You guys fucking date devils. You guys date Satan. Player of the year? Holy fuck, 480p. Hold on. I'll get back to the main event, but 480p? Yo, Mountain West, I know we're like not that big of a conference yet, but 1080p is definitely the standard. I have a coworker, right? He's older than me by 20 years. He's 40. And we were just talking about hoops, man, because the finals are going on, and we were just talking about basketball. I asked the question. I was like, "You saw like Jordan play live?" He goes, "Yeah." And then I was like, "So you've also seen LeBron play live?" He goes, "Yeah." And I'm like, I kind of fucked up by asking this. I was like, "Who do you think is the GOAT?" He was like, "Jordan by far." That's the answer. That's the answer I needed. Because he's about to give me the worst basketball take ever. So here I go. All right, that's cool. So then who's in your top three? Like who are your top three players of all time? He goes, Jordan. And I go, that's obviously a given. He goes, Kobe. And I was like, you're from LA and you're older, so that would make sense. And he's like, I don't know. And then I'm thinking, wow. And then he was like, maybe LeBron is top 3. Maybe? Fuck you mean maybe? Fuck, who do you have in your top 3? Sean Marion? What are we doing? Buddy, are we serious? Obviously, I had to bite my tongue because I'm still fairly new, and I wasn't be like, "Oh, you're tripping. LeBron's definitely top 3." I'm not gonna do that. I elaborate. If you're a basketball fan, and LeBron isn't in your top 3, you're racist. Ain't nothing else to it. You're just racist.